Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart 84, and as is often the case with me and bananas, and I might add, Peter, that the Raja Pure is fine because I left it inside and haven't repotted it, but my dwarf Cavendish, which was bought from a local nursery, it looked so good after winter, remarkably, now looks frankly almost terminal. I mean, there's still some green in the middle. I repotted it thinking it would do it a lot of good, and far from it. Basically it's virtually dead for whatever reason. I've left it outside. I think it's too wet for it. All the rain we've had's probably rotted the roots, so I'm just going to pause the video a second and cut some of these leaves off. So I've just tidied up so you can see it a bit better. Most of the suckers that were coming up have died. These ones here have got a bit of life on them. There is a green leaf in the middle, but that's browning. The stem feels quite solid. I think it's pretty safe to say that the roots have rotted on it, probably being too wet outside, soil's too heavy. I put it in a regular compost thinking it would be fine outside, but obviously that's a serious mistake. So what I've decided to do is pop it out the pot. I'm going to wash off all the compost with a hose in a minute because it can't make it any worse as far as I'm concerned. Have a look and see if there's any bits of root left with any life in, and I'm then going to repot it in pure, I'm going to put it into pure bark and put it in my summer house so it doesn't get wet, and see what happens, see if it recovers. I mean, they're quite good at recovering from culms as long as they're not completely rotten, but I've got to say this doesn't look very promising, because once they deteriorate to this stage, with me and bananas, they always rot away. But I've removed all the dead leaves off it, so I'm just left with the centerpiece. And I'm not the master of banana nursing and recovery like Peter is, but I'll see if I can save it, because obviously I bought the plant. At the end of the day, it's a shame to lose anything, but also I'm not desperately sad, because I'm not mad keen on bananas, and having spaced them is a bit of a problem for me anyway. So I'll stop the video again and we'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, so here we are. Sure enough, some of the roots in the middle have rotted, but the little offsets or pups look okay, and you can see there are still some fleshy roots on it. I've removed the ones that had, or most of the ones that had turned bad, so all is not lost. It's hard at the bottom, so it's not rotted, the main stem, but nothing, no new roots had come out at all since I repotted it. So I'm literally going to put it in pure bark now and put it in the summer house where it'll get hopefully warmth, but no further moisture. Obviously I'll give it a tiny bit of water when I put it in the bark, because the bark's not actually very damp, and we'll see if I can manage to get this to recover, because I hate wasting plants, and if I can, it'll still be nice to keep it. But as I said, I'm going to put it in pure bark, potting bark now, and see if that is a suitable nursing medium for it. It hasn't got many nutrients, but not really worried about that. I'm just interested in seeing if the roots manage to recover or not. So I'll catch up with you in the next part of the video. And there we are, all done. Ironically, I dropped the other pup somewhere. I don't know where that vanished to, but never mind. It's not the end of the world. It could be lying around somewhere, but if it happens to survive, it'll soon produce new pups. And that little bit of shoot that dropped off didn't have any roots on it anyway. So we'll pop this in the summer house and see if it manages to survive or not. So thanks for watching that hopefully banana rescue video, much appreciated. Please give me a thumbs up, welcome to share. You can of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and click on the bell if you like updates on my new videos as they get released. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.